that matter. Cleveland, we about to shock the whole world. Explosion back in a full beat. Drow. Shedeur to the land, whole city got a plan. Gold jacket dreams, and it started in the land.
You just got a QB like no other. Shedeur Sanders.
It's time. Came out the mud, now I'm stepping in gold. Draft day, call, got the keys to the soul. Land of the dogs, now I'm barking in cold. Ice in my veins and my story been told. Brown and orange dripping heavy on my chain. Legacy rich, but I'm built from the pain. Pocket too clean, they ain't touching the frame. Shedeur Sanders, remember the name. Shedeur to the land, yeah, he bout to go crazy. Moved from primetime blood, now the whole city wake. Moved from Colorado lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination.
We here. Yup. We here. Hey man, the Browns right here, they having a press conference right here, man. But we gonna take a look at Jackson Dart real quick. From what y'all was in my live last night, but I appreciate y'all. But if y'all was in my live last night, I appreciate y'all, man, cause we were talking about and found. Oh, hold on, might have to wait. Who coming up next? Is it Shedeur? He ain't went yet. They had Mason Graham, Dylan Sampson. That was the tight end right there. They ain't even had Juckins yet. Let's see. But this right here, that's what I want to take a look at right here, man. Jackson Dart, his draft process with the Giants. I'm trying to debunk all that what they talking about. That Shedeur came in there and wasn't prepared with no playbook. I already done looked at it, and I'm gonna tell you right here, before we even get into it, I'm trying to see who's gonna come up next. But I'm telling you right now, Jackson Dart did not come in there with a playbook, bro. Oh, they taking their time with the net one. They taking their time with somebody else. Who coming up? I appreciate y'all watching, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe and share and tell your friend about that Moneymane. You already know, bro. We debunking everything, bro. We debunking everything. Ain't nowhere in the world the Giants gonna put out this and the dual Carter yesterday talking about their draft process, and they ain't got no cameras and they ain't got no audio of Shedeur when he was yelling at the head coach. No, I need to see that. Cause look at this. I already know the comment going crazy. Y'all the fan right here. Somebody on Abdul Carter was talking about, hey, release the Shedeur tape. Where he at, bro? Where he at? Look who face up there. I don't want to hear none of that, boy. See, now we just ain't nobody out there, man. But let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick then.
Because he checked a lot of the
Ain't got
boxes
nobody
throughout our
out there.
process. We got to see him several times in the fall. You know, you get to see the
Quarterback
attitude in
tomorrow.
which he
Nah,
plays
this a
with,
rookie
the
minicamp.
poise, the competitiveness.
Rookie minicamp supposed to be everybody. This ain't no draft process. They already on the team. This should be everybody today.
Yes, you know, we just felt he was like the best fit for, you know, the New York Giants.
This what I want to see coming on net right here. This right here is what I want to see. Let me check one more time first. All right. This what I want to see right here. Jackson Dart walking into this room on the Giants interview, bro.
Let's start for you. Thank you, Will.
How we doing? It's good morning.
See you.
This is here. Good morning.
Hey, Jackson, for you. How you go, buddy?
Good. How are you?
All right. What's up, Jackson?
How you doing? Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
No playbook.
What's up, buddy?
Morning.
No playbook.
Good. How are you?
Real quick, Captain. Yeah.
March 5th. 30 visit.
All right, so first thing obviously is
That is not a playbook. That is a notebook with notebook paper. That is not a playbook. Let me explain to you, man, how install go. If they got a playbook, you bring the playbook with you to the meeting. You bring the playbook with you to the meeting. You don't bring a regular notebook with regular notebook paper. You don't do that. You bring the playbook with you to the meeting on the install. And they are teaching him the plays. They not asking him from the jump what was wrong. They teaching him the plays first. Because they going to skip and they going to X out some stuff.
cadence. That's how we start the whole thing,
They gonna
right?
cut it.
So you get the huddle, you're called to play. Before you can
Look, that notebook blank.
start on your cadence, the number one thing you got to do is make sure what?
Everybody's set.
Everybody's set, everybody's in the right spot. You control that, all right? That's the job of quarterback.
Y20. Y27.
Good.
Okay, stand up on that board. Write down the 4 suffixes for motions that we talked about. Now go ahead and
That we talked about. This where it gets sticky with me, bro. They cut this right here. They cut this part right here. They cut this part. After he did this right here, they cut it.
teach those to me in a matter of suffixes for motion.
Good.
Okay, stand up on that board. Write down the 4 suffixes for motions that we talked about. Now go ahead and teach those to me in a matter of like a minute.
We're gonna move on to pass protection now, all right?
See what I'm talking about? I need to see that, bro. I need to see that, because I need to see what he got wrong and what he got right.
Now, before we get into it, this is the most important thing that you have to know going from college to the pros. There's going to be more of them, and you have to know how to protect yourself. Kind of
Draw a blitz. Draw a blitz. Let's all assume that the 4 down linemen are blitzing or rushing, okay?
Yeah.
The head coach said the 4 down linemen are blitzing. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. The head coach said that now. The linemen are blitzing. Now I'm being real particular with this, bro. I'm being real particular. I'm being real particular right now because ain't nowhere in the world you give Shedeur a playbook with installs that have errors on it, and Jackson Dart clearly on this tape right here does not have a playbook. Y'all are going over the plays in person. No errors.
Draw a blitz from the remaining 7 guys that we could not pick up in this protection.
57 Pro, who's the mic?
Once again, they cut it. I need to know, did he get it right?
The mic is 41.
Good, who's the will?
51.
Do you have any issues to the strong side here with the protection?
No.
If you did, if he was coming down and getting on the line of scrimmage, you would say what?
Over.
Great.
Good job, buddy. Tell me what this tight end's doing that you don't like.
He should be.
See what I was talking about? There was some game film right there from the NFL. There wasn't even no college game footage right there. So like you telling me some of these schemes and stuff ain't the same from in college? That's why I was talking about last night. Come on now.
Be pushing for leverage.
Yeah.
Excellent.
If I said gun diesel right, 56 F my canner, who's running the shallow?
Nah.
Who's running the curl?
The X.
Running the post?
The Z.
Who's running the middle?
The Y.
Good. All right. Let's play one more game.
That you don't ask nobody that done looked at the playbook that question. You ask somebody that when you just done went over it. Come on now.
All right.
Turn around.
They play another game.
Turn. Toss. If you would have pointed the other one out. Good. Thanks, buddy. Good.
That's it, bro. You can't tell me it ain't. You can't tell me there ain't no cameras in there and ain't nobody got no audio. You can't tell me that. So which one of these scouts right here, these personnel people, said Shedeur it was horrible? Which one of them said it? Is that they got back here? Cause he looked like the one that got fired. The dude right here, he got fired. They said it was surprising. Why they fired him? They fired him because he was gonna tell the truth, or they fired him because he put out that anonymous scout talking about it was the worst interview process he ever seen. Like, come on, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Jackson Dart didn't have no playbook.
You threw it out in there. Good job, mate. Thank you. Appreciate you. Well done. We'll see you.
And you can see they did not do this for a dual Carter. They showed more of a dual Carter draft process than they did Jackson Dart. They ain't even show that. They ain't even show that, man.
You can imagine.
Look at
Let's
that.
face it.
They show more. They show more Carter draft process than they did Jackson Dart.
Well, there's a couple stars.
Look at that. They were back in February, bro. Look at all that. They showed both of the visits. Look at that. They show all this, bro. They show him up on the board, answering it right, all that. We ain't see none of that. You can show your defensive scheme, but you can't show your offensive scheme. No, bro. It's the reason why you picking number 3. Reason why you picking number 3. Well, they ain't doing nothing yet, bro. Oh, they put the line back up there. Ain't even Shedeur gotta be coming up. They probably gonna put Dylan Gabriel up there first. We gonna keep this live going until that happens. Then I'm gonna record it. I gotta re-upload that.
Green Bay.
So that don't make no sense, bro.
You gotta make a decision.
You showing it right here.
Do I like that nuke line? What does this tackle have to do? If you do this effectively, and he's in here, and you're behind, and he's there, this tackle has to do what? Come back to that. You gotta make a decision, right? You can either stay on, and that guy's free, or you can come off, and that guy's free, right?
I tell him, well, you don't go in no install on the player you really like. You don't go in there trying to trick him, bro. You trying to see what he know, not what he don't know. That's why I don't like that, bro. I don't like that tricking stuff. That means you don't really want me to learn nothing. No, bro. Dual Carter gonna wear 51. Dart gonna wear number 6. What y'all think, bro? What the other one at? What Cleveland at? Not that one. ESPN in Cleveland.
He's not a celebrity inside of that building. He's a rookie. He's a 190th of the roster.
Well,
And that's
3
the way
days
it
to
should
get
be.
them rookie minicamp 3 days so they can get, you know, acclimated to the environment as far as how they run things at the facility in practice. So now you got, you know, they come in, they be in meetings, and then they go out to practice, and then, you know, they probably go to another meeting or whatever, and, you know, just to keep them on, like, basically like, how can I put it, a minute training camp, like when you, I don't know if y'all ever seen college football, but college football, you go to, you know, you really there all year. But, you know, you got spring and all that, then summer workout, then before the season, you got training camp. So, you know, we just get them acclimated. So you come in earlier than everybody else, they get acclimated. And, you know, the NFL a little different, but they're basically summing up, you know what I'm saying? They're basically summing up. So, you know, they get them used to everything. Instead of just trying to throw them in the fire and all at one time. Now you give them time. Okay, let's start learning the playbook. Let's see what you can do on the field. Let's get your helmet side. Let's get your locker. Let's get you some merch. Let's get you dressed up. You know, we can teach you the team rules. We gonna teach you what we expect out of you. You know what I'm saying? That's what all that for.
That was a celebrity inside of that building. He's a rookie. He's a 190th of the roster. And that's the way it should be. I don't think that they're going to have a problem treating him like a teammate. He's a new teammate. He's very engaging. I'm sure he'll engage himself with his new teammates over the course of time very easily. He's very good at that. And he'll earn their trust based on what they see him in his work. And he's not a celebrity inside of that building. He's a rookie. He's a 190th of the roster. And that's the way it should be. I don't think that
that's how they look at him, though. That's why he failed. Boy, come on, bro.
The real goal is getting those guys down, and so that's you know, what we plan to do. I think the biggest adjustment is just going to be, you know, it's you're now going against the best of the best, and so being able to pick up on that speed and you know, learn that and you know, adjust to that. But that's just something that comes with more reps and film study and just being able to keep working.
First, you talked about film study and everything. How important is it the pre-snap process for you in terms of play-by-play when you're out there?
I think it's very important. I think that's one of the biggest parts of film study for me is being able to, by the time the ball snaps, whether you have to go down to one or just a couple possible plays based off the down and distance, the look they're giving you, the formation, where the tight end's at, and that's really what allows you to be able to play super fast once the ball snaps.
Everybody waiting on you. Know
the most surreal part, I think, is just
I guarantee you when he viewed that 1,076, as soon as he step up there, that thing gonna skyrocket. I bet you, bro.
Continuing to be the same guy I was before and show up and work. I'm not familiar with UCLA's defense, but did you call the plays or signals on the field?
That's all they got. They ain't got nothing else up here.
You went up against Shedeur 2 years ago, Dylan last year.
Let me see.
I think they're both really great quarterbacks. They're guys you want to have on your team instead of guys you want to be going against. So really, I mean, we'll be going against them in practice, but you know, that's great to be going against them in practice, and two great players.
You said you want to pick a guy's brain. What sort of questions would you want to ask Jaden?
I mean, there's a wide range, whether it's small details about you know, certain things and the formations you're getting and the
I think they're the guy that released that stuff.
Or, you know,
talking about Shedeur. I think that's him. I don't know for sure, but he got fired from the Giants, and they were surprised that he got fired. I did that last night. Go watch that live last night. Okay, who next?
That's good.
Oh, wow. That's it? Oh, wow, Cleveland. Y'all tripping. They tripping, bro. They did that on purpose? Y'all really did that? But see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. They ain't had neither one of them up there though, but still, like, why you bring up everybody else? They ain't even bring up Judkins, bro. I don't see it. They go bad live. I doubt it though. But like I was saying last night, man. Let me see. We looking at Travis Hunter too. Quarterback talking tomorrow a bit. But they still didn't do Judkins. He ain't no quarterback. I still don't like that though. Still don't like that though, cause yeah, we ain't heard not now one on speak. None. Cause they done had Sampson. Who else they had up there? They had them up there. I seen it. Right here. They had them three up there. But they ain't in the introductory press conference. They ain't have Mason Graham up there. They definitely sure didn't have Shedeur up there or Dylan Gabriel. They ain't have neither one of them up there. Then they ain't even. Look, these boys in the studio. They call Shedeur on the phone. Like, I don't get it, bro. Now they talk to Mason Graham right there. Then they did an exclusive interview with him. They ain't do one with Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur. What's going on, bro? Like, they not doing it on purpose, bro. They got to be. They got to be not doing it on purpose. Mine come up, bit. Appreciate y'all watching, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, something ain't making sense, bro.
The latest news and to Shedeur Sanders, but he's accusing the NFL owners of collusive practices.
Exactly, bro. It's either way, bro. It go both ways. It's not just if you glaze your door and then you criticize them. No, it's called hate. It's both sides, bro. I see it at both sides. Everybody opinion. Hey, I ain't say everything with conspiracy. I'm saying they doing it on purpose because they don't want no questions. No. It ain't critiquing, bro. That ain't what we talking about. That ain't what I'm talking about. I don't know who else you done listen to, but that ain't what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about critiquing his play. I'm talking about the draft process. What done came out, and they said he did this, he did that, but we ain't got no proof. That's what I'm looking for. I ain't studying what nobody else done said. Critiquing his play and all that, that's something totally different from what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the interview tape right here. This my live from last night. I'm talking about this right here. That's what I'm talking about. If you showing Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter interview process with the Giants, I need to see Shedeur to back up what y'all said he did. That's what I'm saying. I done seen it. I done seen the tape, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with the tape. You can say whatever you want to say about the tape, bro. I done seen the numbers, I done seen the tape, and I done seen it with my own two eyes. You can't tell me, bro, ain't good. I done seen it, bro. I done seen it. You can't throw for 4,000 yards with no offensive line and no rushing game and tell me he not good. It's no way. Now, if you want to point out, what they talking about, bro? Hold on a second, cuz they tripping. Man, get out of here, bro. They just trying to do that because that video getting viewed, bro. That's ridiculous. YouTube tripping, boy. I ain't even had that man blowed up big or nothing. They tripping. Wrong camera. Here you go. All I'm saying is, I want to see the tape. Yeah, Mason Graham went up. But I don't even know who Mike Leach is. Who the offensive coordinator with? Who he the offensive coordinator to? Cause that's what you talking about. Air Raid, Mississippi State. Who the offensive coordinator? I don't see it. But he died. What you talking about? Who he coach? Washington State. Canton Ward. Hey, all I know is I ain't saying Cam Ward ain't good. I keep doing it every time, bro. I do it every time I get on here now. I do it every time now, bro. You can't tell me he not good, bro. If he got the same exact numbers as Cam Ward, you can't tell me he not good. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I don't know how these dudes getting viewed, bro. That's ridiculous, boy. I don't get it, bro. Hold on. This right here. Let me go back to that. Like, bro, you can't tell me. Bro, this is not a playbook. This is not a playbook. That is not a playbook. Jackson Dart did not get a playbook, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. Because he would have brought it in there with him. He would have took it out. They are going over the install plays right there in front of him, man. Well, I need y'all hit that like button, man. We still doing the 50K giveaway, bro. We still doing the 50K giveaway, man. I'm still doing the 50K giveaway. Right here. I hit 50,000 subscribers. I'm giving away a Travis Hunter jersey and a Shedeur Sanders jersey. All you got to do is comment primetime giveaway in the comments on any of these videos, and I see it. And you type in your favorite player, Shedeur or Travis. And if I pick you, I go live and I pick the winners. And then I will tell you to DM me on Twitter or Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. Well, Facebook too. Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at Browntown Opulence. Browntown Ops 21 on Twitter. Browntown Opulence on Instagram. I'm telling you, bro. Still doing the 50K giveaway. When I hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm doing the giveaway. You'll get Shedeur jersey or a Travis Hunter jersey. Whoever your favorite player is. I'm doing 2 winners, man. 2 winners. Cleveland was live. They ain't live no more. And it looked like they done took down. They took it down. Sure did. They deleted it. They deleted it live, bro. They deleted it live. Yeah, but you gotta come with your favorite player. Prime time giveaway favorite player. Hey, ain't nobody, don't enter then. Ain't nobody ask Nobody asked you to enter. What they talking about right there? Shedeur ain't said nothing, bro. That was the thing. He ain't said nothing. Shedeur ain't said nothing. Talking about let your play show. He ain't said nothing. I got y'all. But I ain't keeping up with the Brown like that. I'm keeping up with Shedeur. I ain't hear that information, but I appreciate you. Maybe I ain't looking on the right play. I sure did go to their website. Or it is on Twitter. What is on? Live, more rookie speak to the media before first day of minicamp. I don't see nothing about nobody speaking. Unless they put it at the beginning of the week. We already know the Browns don't want to win. Because you would have stayed at number 2 and drafted Travis Hunter. Or Dual Carter. Yeah, minicamp started today, yep. They should be on the field right now, but because they did have a live, but a press conference live, but they ain't show. They ain't show Shedeur or Dylan Gabriel. So I'm saying they telling me they gonna be live tomorrow, so it look like I'm gonna have to go live tomorrow just to catch that too. But I don't see nothing about them speaking. Saying they were gonna have a rookie press conference before minicamp. I don't see none of that. And they took the live down, so they deleted the live. Like they deleted the live. And that DeAndre Carter, he on a 1-year deal. Let's see, can I find Jacksonville? Let's see. Yeah, it's already done. No Shedeur. Yep. That's why I said hit that like button, subscribe, share, tell your friend about that Moneymane you already know, boy. Cause I'm keeping track of that. I already done debunked that playbook mess. Yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. You ain't gonna tell me Jackson Dart got a playbook and you only gave one to Shedeur. Like, no. And try to trick him, no. We got video proof, bro. Y'all got videos and cameras and that with audio. I want to hear it and I want to see it. Like, nobody got nothing, bro. I'm trying to find some. They ain't gonna show nothing until it's over. They ain't gonna show nothing until it's over, bro. See, that boy got 51. Jackson Dart. There you go. Appreciate it. Yo, he the man, folks. 5th rounder is the main folks. It's like they trying to, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I've been seeing a lot of what they not showing us Shedeur, bro. Like they showing a lot of everybody else. The Browns. I'm talking about just the Browns and they team. I ain't mad at it, but what I'm saying is, I just been seeing it a lot. Like they show little clips of Shedeur. They don't show like full interactions. See what Jimmy out here doing. Exactly. And that's why the preseason game's gonna be sold out. Because of Shedeur. They ain't selling out to see Mason Graham. This Jimmy Horn right here. I got them big jerseys on. Yeah, they could have had Travis, Junkins, and Shedeur. But at the time, we didn't know Shedeur was gonna fall like that. All I'm gonna say is there's only 2 GMs in the NFL that they getting it right. There's only 2. The Eagles and the Chiefs. Them the only 2 that getting it right. That's all we get a Jimmy? Dang. I don't know how that dude getting it. I don't know how he finding it, bro. He getting this man quick. I don't know how he doing it. That's why I subscribe, though. Yeah, y'all want to go look at it, y'all subscribe. But I'm posting it too. Hey, you can say whatever about the Chiefs, bro. They got the best quarterback in the league. They've been to multiple Super Bowls. Bronny don't suck. He probably ain't where he need to be, but he don't suck. Yeah, I'm keeping it real on mine. I don't do that, bro. I'm a savage. Y'all my savages. I keep it real over here, but I don't play by nothing. I need facts. I don't want to hear no hearsay. I need facts. Show me. Y'all talking about Tom Brady lied. Tom Brady got restrictions, man. He can't even go to the team facility. Ain't no way in the world he had input on them drafting Shedeur or not drafting Shedeur. Come on now. Y'all gotta get facts, man. Quit being so emotional that we just seeing one thing and running with it. Dig deeper. Dig deeper into it, man. Like I'm pretty sure that Tom Brady had a majority owner stake in the Raiders, he would have picked Shedeur. He only got a 5% stake. You cannot have a vote with 5%. What company you know have a vote with 5%? See, they keep trying to compare Shedeur to these late round picks. You can't compare Shedeur to these late round picks, bro, because Shedeur is already a celebrity. Don't nobody know who this dude is? Y'all don't. If y'all not a LA Ram fan, you don't know who this Quentin Lake is. You don't know who that is. Shedeur has celebrity status, bro. It's different. But he balling in the G League though. It don't matter if he Bron's son or not. If I got the opportunity to get him to the league, that's what I'm gonna do, bro. That's the thing about it. The white folk do that. Black folk, we don't do that. We always think, no, he ain't that good. No, bro. White folk have companies and they put their sons or daughters in the position to run the company, no matter if they qualified or not, because they put their family on. They put their family in positions to keep their family in the positions. Us black folk do the opposite. We do the opposite. No, it shouldn't be like that. That's how you create generational wealth. You keep the wealth in the family. So what Bron doing? He got his son to the league. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can't have a double standard, bro. It don't matter. Okay, that's good. He only got the opportunity because of Bron. That's good. Same thing, bro. You can't change the industries now. You can't change the rules for different industries, bro. It's the same rule for every industry. See, you didn't even know who Jackson Dart was. That's what I'm saying. You not tuning in for Jackson Dart. You tuning in for Shedeur. Y'all clicked on it live for who? Shedeur. I'm not talking about Jackson Dart. My title do not say Jackson Dart interview. It say Shedeur Sanders and Brown's rookie minicamp. You clicked on here because you emotionally tied to Shedeur and the situation was going on. Just like you emotionally tied to Trump. Either way, you like him or you don't. It's the same thing with Shedeur, bro. That's the whole point. That's how you get views. You tap into people's emotions. This is what I done learned. That's why y'all on my live. That's why I'm making money. Come on now. Moneymane making money. I'm being for real. Exactly. How your sons end up coaching in an executive role that dads had. You can't tell me you can't do it for the white and not do it for the and complain about because the black man doing it. No, bro. If Bron won't help Bron to get to the league, that's what you do. You in that position to do it. They do it everywhere else, bro. They do it everywhere else. You can't say Bron ain't that good. It don't matter, bro. He in the NBA. It don't matter. He in the NBA. I seen it. I went to the Celebration Bowl that before Deion came to Colorado, bro. I seen it with my own two eyes. I was at the game. I seen Travis make that catch in the end zone when he toe tapped to send into overtime. I seen all that. I seen Bud drop the ball in the end zone. That tight end, I seen that Bud drop that ball. I'm getting my paycheck, boy. Y'all clicked on it live. I appreciate it. That's why I need y'all to keep coming back. Hit that like button and subscribe. Don't let none of the other YouTube fool you. They doing the same thing. They talking about Shedeur just for a check. They ain't getting no facts right. Peyton Manning, Archie Manning, Eli Manning. Come on, bro. Archie Manning played in the NFL. Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. They was good. They went #1 overall. Eli Manning, and where Archie said, Eli Manning not playing for San Diego Chargers. They picked him anyway. Then they traded him to New York. Come on, bro. Y'all got to understand. Deion did the same thing. At the time, Deion said that about Shedeur. Shedeur was rated as a top 10 pick. He was not rated as a 5th rounder. They had projected Shedeur as a top 10 pick. That's why Deion said, we going to control what team we play for. Everybody know quarterbacks go to die at Cleveland. Cleveland ain't been good since the 60s. Everybody know that. They ain't won a championship in 50 plus years until LeBron did it. And that's a whole different sport. So football ain't won since Jim Brown was there. So come on now. Get it right now. I got my Shedeur back here. I ain't got it on. I ain't took no shower yet. You know, I jumped straight on the live just for y'all. I came from the gym. John Elway did the same thing. And 3 of his sons would play baseball. Bo Jackson did the same thing. Bo Jackson got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he said, I didn't want to go play for Tampa Bay, so he went and played baseball for the Kansas City Royals. Bo Jackson did the same thing. Then he came back, and the Raiders drafted him, he went to go play for the Raiders. Y'all got to know history, bro. This ain't the first time it done happened. everybody, well, Shedeur ain't that good at them. It don't matter, bro. He was projected as a top 10 pick. That's why Deion said what he said. That's why Deion said it. He ain't want to go his son go to Cleveland. Because look at the mess they got going on. They ain't won nothing. They spent $240 million on a trash quarterback, Deshaun Watson. With all them allegations, they gave that man $240 million guaranteed. Then the Giants went and did the same thing. Gave Daniel Jones $200 million and ain't proved nothing. Then they released him. And you gonna tell me they got the quarterback position right? No. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. But look, if I was in the position to set up my son or daughter, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't care. I don't care what you saying. It's about their money, bro. It control, power, and the money. Them white folk want to keep the power because they got all the money. They want to keep the power and the control. Come on, bro. It's the same thing what's going on right now. I need to go watch my other video now. I'm telling you, man. They threatened by Shedeur and Deion. That's what it is. They don't know how to control it. He already a celebrity, bro. Shedeur already a celebrity before he came to the NFL. Majority of your players in the NFL, they become celebrities after they get drafted, not before. Come on now. What the Giants at? I'm showing y'all fact now. I be showing y'all, but ain't nobody showing y'all NFL contract. Why my computer moving slow? Ain't nothing up here. They don't want me to show y'all, boy. Yeah, black folk don't do that. We want to tie each other down and separate each other. And when the ones that do make it, they don't want to help nobody. Because they want to be on the top of the pedestal and everybody try to answer to them. No, bro. Share the wealth. He don't need the money. They scared because they don't know how to control him. It ain't no, they can't pinpoint, same thing with Deion. They can't pinpoint a place that he weak in that they can feel that he need them. Shedeur don't need them, bro. There's no weakness in Shedeur where he need the NFL or need a team. Majority of these players that get drafted in the NFL, they are black and they need the money. They need the opportunity. Shedeur just wanted the opportunity to play. He don't need the money. He don't need the stardom. He don't need the celebritism that come with being a star in the NFL or a first-round draft pick. He don't need none of that because he already got it. So you can't control it if he already got it. That's what I'm saying. The money ain't the issue. Him falling, Chris Carter talking about he lost $50 million. He swindled himself out of 50. Bruh, Shedeur ain't worried about no money. He got 70,000 watches, bruh. Riding in the Cullen in college. Come on, they get paid they ain't gotta rely on the NFL money. He signed with Nike, bro. Got an endorsement deal with Delta and all that. Come on now. He just wanna play. He been on TV since he was a baby. They can't. Look at this. They paying Deshaun Watson. The GM said we got him at a steep discount. Who say that? A black man saying that now. What a John. How much they still paying on Daniel Jones? Look at it. Daniel Jones ain't even on the Daniel Jones do not play for the Giants no more, but he gonna hit the cap for $22 million. Yeah, they gonna do whatever they say. Come on now. They picked that dude number 6 overall, and he trash. Now, I ain't saying Shedeur ain't going to be a bust or he going to be a superstar. We don't know. It's going to take 3 to 4 years before we realize what these players is in the NFL. That's how long it take. That's how long it take, bro. But you ain't going to tell me the Giants going to sign this dude for 4 years, $160 million. $160 million, $81 million guaranteed, and then release him. No, bro. They don't know what a quarterback look like. You can't tell me you gonna sign this dude for this big contract and then you gonna come in there and trick Shedeur with a playbook. No. Get out of here, boy. No, you cannot do that, bro. Don't trick you need to figure out the quarterback situation. You ain't had a good quarterback since Eli. You need to figure out the quarterback. Don't go in tricking a player. If you go in there, find out what he know. Then you find out what he don't know. You don't trick him. It's from the jump. Like, come on, bro. That man ain't even on the Giants and gonna hit the cap for $22 million. Bro wasn't even 1 full year into the contract. Come on, and y'all release him. Get out of here, bro. Deshaun Watson would never play a snap for the Browns again. He has this year and next year left on their contract. They is not re-signing him. They is not letting him step foot on that field in a Cleveland Brown uniform to take a snap. He is done. We got Shedeur at a steep discount. And I'm about to show you why he said that again. Who you talking about? Shedeur? With a real offensive line? But I ain't even talking about the Steelers, bro. I don't even. AB Antonio Brown, he crazy. Chris Carter just want to be relevant. Yeah, I'm reading back y'all comment. Chris Carter, well, I think he just mad his son didn't make it. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, Cleveland got him at a steep discount. They paid Mason Graham $40 million. Then they mess around and paid that linebacker $11 million. Then they paid Judkins. Well, nah, they drafted the tight end first. They got their tight end at $6 million. Then they got Dylan Gabriel at $6 million. When they draft Judkins. They got Sampson at $5 million. When they draft Judkins? Second? Yup. They got Judkins at $11 million. Then you go down here, Shedeur. Shedeur, 4.6. 4.6 million. Well, let me go right here. I probably got too many tabs open with it, man. He want to move slow today. I go right here, though. Let me close up. Go on NFL Shop. Then go click Cleveland Browns. See who face pop up. You gonna pay that man $4 million, but you gonna make way more than $4 million off of him. You gonna sell out every preseason game. Hey, I don't know what the New York Giants did, but all I'm saying is, show me the tape. Show me the tape. You got Jackson Dart draft interview. Show me the tape. And I wouldn't be mad if Shedeur did like that. Cause they showed they ain't show it though. But if they did that to Jackson Dart, I want to hear that conversation. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got to be foul now. If you going to do it to one player, you got to do it to the rest of them, especially a quarterback. They ain't gonna show it. But somebody had ever comment on my live last night. They were like, they released Jaden Daniels interview from last year. They did that one. They ain't gonna have no total transfer.
What's up?
Would you want to be here? Would you want to be here?
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah.
You would want to be the quarterback for the New York Giants.
Yeah. I was knocked out.
Okay.
What?
Let's cut to the chase.
What's up?
Would you want to be here? Would you want to be here?
Yeah.
What kind of question? You looking for a quarterback? You need one. You ought to be asking he ought to be asking you that. Do you want me here? That's why you didn't get him. Put it like that.
Legit.
Yeah.
You would want to be the quarterback for the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Okay. That's first. That's important to me. You've got to want to be here too. You got to want to be part of this thing, and you'd feel good about being here.
I feel good.
Okay. That's number one. Number two. Did you get my plays?
Yeah. I'm gonna draw on for you in your office.
Okay. We'll go to my office.
Daniels, have you guys seen enough that you would trade up for him?
Daniels?
Yeah.
I would.
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Blue go. We're on one. Green 18 set up. Then we're on hard count. Green 18 set up. Hut. Green 18 set up. Great. Beautiful. Good. That's when the voice cracks on that second hut.
But they ain't getting neither one of these quarterbacks. And you telling me ain't neither one of these better than Jackson Dart?
That's when the voice cracks.
Would you trade up for May?
If you got a guy that you believe in, I think you go up and get him.
We did invest in Daniel. Hopefully he's healthy. The O-line's a little bit better. What we're missing is a number one receiver to really help Daniel, but...
Hold on, give me a second. But yeah, that's crazy. So if they doing it the same process to Jaden Daniels and Drake May as they did to Jackson Dart.
You know, hopefully he's healthy. The O-line's a little bit better.
It's something wrong
What
with
we're
their
missing is
process.
Number one receiver to really help Daniel, but you're going to miss out on that. And maybe we could get one at 47.
So basically, in the last, 3 years of the draft, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 8 quarterbacks are on different teams. Or you could have the 2020 class and be Burrow, Tua, Herbert, Jordan Love. That could be this year's class. Who knows?
Yeah, Burrow.
But what I'm saying is, if you doing all that, and if you ain't even believe in Jaden Daniels or Drake May, and you saying you'll trade up for him, but you traded up for Jackson Dart, and I believe both of them quarterback better than Jackson Dart. So it's something wrong with your process. It ain't the player. But what I'm saying is, if you traded up for Jackson Dart, why couldn't you trade up to get Drake May or Jaden Daniels? I understand the other side of it. A team gotta want to trade, but at the same time, like, you gonna try everything. But you probably didn't want to give up what they was asking. And if that's the case, that means you didn't believe in them that much then.
Oh, same coach. Tua has had a different coach. Love has had the same coach.
Yep.
Herbert multiple has had multiple head coaches.
Let's go the last 10 years in pro football.
But I don't like that neither. You basing your decision on something from past. Like, these different players, bro. These different players.
Tundra, float, H angle.
Gun Dolphin right 72. Tundra, float, H angle.
Yeah, so Tundra stands for what?
200s.
200s, and what does float stand for?
It's got the corner of the out. Kind of
Flag,
floor.
we call it a flag, so
Okay.
I mean, we end up saying corner flag, but it's
Flag
flag.
with the
So
out,
flag,
and
and the
then
angle
angle.
is an angle. You got me on that?
Easy stuff.
Then you use Rita to the right, Linda to the left. It was a flip formation. Good?
Rita to the right, Linda to the left.
72, 5-man protection, slide to.
They ain't gonna interview. They ain't gonna release them. Cause whatever on them tapes, they don't want out. The story keep changing. What you know about TB? What that stand for?
To the will. So if the strength of the formation is right, what formation is that again?
Yeah, Gun Dolphin right.
Yeah, right. He's there. The will's over there. The line would slide there. We'd say 72 Rita.
Because the reason why Shedeur ain't gonna say nothing, because it don't benefit him none. It don't benefit him either way. If he said it was a lie, now he gotta prove it. Now everybody gonna be on his case about, hey, is it true? You lying. Then same thing with the Giants. It come out on their end that he had a bad interview. If Shedeur come out and say, no, I didn't, now it gonna be like back and forth. So it don't mean him no good anyway. But Shedeur ain't the confrontational type. That's why I don't see, they talking about he got pissed and he got mad. Like, I don't see none of that. Bro, I'd give you, G-May, I give you something different, bro. I give you something else. How you say he did all that in the interview, but you asked him to come back for another private workout? Get out of here, bro. They look, I can't. It ain't, here you go. Where it at? Come on now. I know they ain't deleted. Oh, wow. They done took them down, too. Oh, but they tripping, boy. They tripping. Boy, there's something going on up there, boy. Bro, they had the Shedeur manager on, bro. They deleted all them clips, bro. They deleted all them clips. They were just on here last night. Don't worry about it, because I already got it, boy. Appreciate it, boy. I was about to show you something, boy, but go ahead, boy. I understand. I was about to show you something real, boy.
So you...
Here it is right here. About the they deleted all these clips, bro. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Let me see what Jackson Dart draft interview was with the Giants. They ain't got nothing live.
I gotta tell Coach Steven.
And at the end of the day, I'm picking up about something that he don't even care about.
But they deleted all these clips.
Like, man, give me number 99. Yeah. I just want to play ball.
What happened?
That's what I'm saying. Like I told y'all, it wasn't about the number for Shedeur, bro. He didn't get none of that. But Shedeur getting scrutinized, and it was put out by that's crazy, boy. There's something going on, boy. They deleted all them clips. Cleveland Brown deleted their live stream that they just had. I don't know how that dude getting these videos though, but he put them out like that, boy.
How we doing?
I don't neither, but he relevant to the conversation because the Giants came out with that information about Shedeur, so he relevant. And I need to see what he did, because he got picked by the Giants, and they came out with that information about Shedeur, and he failed in the draft. So I need to know. Like a straight hand out there. I'm waiting on the Cleveland clip. That's why I'm still alive. I'm waiting on that. Well, they literally deleted that live press conference. Look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That didn't make no sense. That's how I figured they weren't gonna take Shedeur, cause they signed Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, but then they messing around, trade back up to get Jackson Dart. They don't believe in. We already know they were bridge quarterbacks, but at the same time, like, I ain't think you were gonna take a quarterback at all. If you did, if you signed two, I ain't think you were gonna trade back up and draft one. Oh yeah, I already looked at that. I already played. I debunked that early. I was on that last night. He ain't had no playbook. Jackson Dart didn't have no playbook. Yeah, they could put out a heavy edit video, because they edited Jackson Dart video. They edited that thing. When he told me, explain step by step what this concept was or whatever it was. So I'm like, that's what I want to see. What he got right and what he got wrong. Did he get it all right or did he get it all wrong? But they cut that. Right here, we already took a look at this. Ain't gonna have now. I already know they ain't gonna have nothing. They just got mine up here. I appreciate that. When with this? It's the regular brown. This the vets. It got to be from last year, 'cause that was Deshaun Watson right there. I know that ain't it. We just gonna have to wait till my boy right here drop it. I don't know. Y'all can go subscribe to him. You know, I ain't hogging nothing. Yeah, you gonna have a time in that that's why I said all them preseason games gonna be sold out. All them preseason games gonna be sold out. They gonna sell the most tickets ever for a preseason game. I ain't saying ticket sales don't mean he play good. I'm telling you, they gonna make all this money off him. And y'all keep saying he gonna get cut. He gonna be on the practice squad. No. They ain't got no preseason games up here yet. You know, the schedule don't release till May 14th, so we ain't gonna know exactly what, you know, who they playing and where. At what time, so. It don't matter, bro. That's what preseason for. The Giants drafted 2 quarterbacks. First of all, they paid a guy that had legal allegations for sexual assault, $240 million guaranteed, fully guaranteed the whole contract. They traded for a quarterback. They signed a quarterback, an old vet, Joe Flacco. They traded for Kenny Pickett. Then they drafted 2 quarterbacks in the draft, in the same draft. They searching for a quarterback, bro. What they hoping is Shedeur pan out or get Dylan Gabriel. That's what they hoping. One of the 2 pan out. That's what they hoping. Browns ain't got no plenty of money. They just paid Myles Garrett $100+ million. That's why they released my cousin. They cut my cousin because they gave Myles Garrett that $100 million contract, bro. They ain't got no money. I can look at the contract, bro. They can't get rid of Deshaun Watson. They can't. The only thing they can do is probably trade him, but then whoever they trade him to, they still gonna have to pay half the money. There's too much money tied up in him, bro. They can't cut him. They can't release him. They can't cut him. The only thing that Brown can do is trade Deshaun Watson. And they barely can't. They ain't going to do that. That's why they got Shedeur that steep discount. I'm telling you, bro, they taking a swing at him. They taking a swing to see what quarterback work out. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I know it's a cap. I know it's a cap. That's what I'm telling you. That's why they can't get rid of Deshaun Watson. If that's the case, they only have 4 quarterbacks instead of 5 on the roster. They'll have 4. But the other 4 they paying, ain't neither one of them making over $5 million. But Dylan Gabriel on a rookie contract. But he ain't getting it all up front. This man right here, Deshaun Watson, got $230 million guaranteed. Guaranteed. That means he get everything. Ain't nobody mad, bro. Ain't nobody mad at the money. The whole situation around Shedeur is, why did he fall so low in the draft? Then everybody got their speculations, their opinion, what they think happened, what they think didn't happen. Then it come out about the interview right before the draft. It come out about the interviews right before the draft. Then they talking about it ain't nothing to release. It ain't no video. It ain't no audio. But it's obviously it is, because they recorded Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter on their draft interviews So if Shedeur was projected to be a top 10 pick and he did a 30 visit with the New York Giants, it got to be audio and video of that recording, of that process. That's what we want to see. You can't put out information talking about this and that he did bad in the interview, and that's probably one of the reasons why he fell in the draft, and you not going to show nobody. When you showing everybody else interviews, you got to show Shedeur interview. They even put up Jaden Daniels off of Hard Knocks. Come on now. He went to other interviews beside the Giants too, but ain't nobody say ain't no other team put out Shedeur had a bad interview. If he did have a bad interview, why didn't you just say, oh yeah, he had one bad interview with us too? I ain't heard no other team say that. Not publicly. Like the Giants did. So either that scout they fired, he the one that put it out there and he lying, or it actually happened, or it didn't happen and he was gonna say something different. But either way, a New York Giants scout got fired. And they said surprisingly got fired. They can't trade Watson. That's why I said he's stuck. He got 2 more years left. That's it. But who you talking about, bro? They didn't draft him. Who you talking about? They lying now. They showing it. I had clicked off of it. Dang, why I had it? Oh, now they showing it. Wow.
This long in the entertainment industry if I hadn't taken a few risks, but I'm also a realist.
Dude, you can't get to this point playing that position.
Appreciate you. That's what we wanted to see right here. That's why I stayed live. Boom, catching it real time, boy. Cut that audio out though.
We got to make this work. We acquired nothing. Best man win.
This might be the purest quarterback competition that we've had in the National Football League in maybe ever, and certainly not 4 who all have the chance. Dylan Gabriel, by the way, that's a pretty effortless 10, 20, 30.
Hey, but I ain't getting copyrighted, so they trying to get me. YouTube trying to get me. They ain't showing us to do it anyway. That's all we were trying to look at. There you go.
I mean, that's you're not going to play for Chuck Kyle and not be able to throw it 40 yards.
Yeah,
they're not going to have that.
Not going to have it at all.
Yeah, so it is. It truly is. It's wide open. May the best man win. Let's see, and we'll see. There's certain
hey, that
things.
12 don't look bad though.
Kenny Pickett, so you obviously liked him.
He ain't got no arm strength.
That was pretty out of Shedeur. You drafted Gabriel.
He ain't got no arm strength.
So obviously that's part of it too. You know what Flacco is, but there is no obligation. Play the best man. And that's a pretty freeing thing. I know we had it in the Osweiler Kaiser. Was it?
Yeah, play the best man. Play the bad man. Let's see how they go through these drills. Y'all hit that like button. Share that video, bro. We live. Yeah, everybody want to see this. We live right now. Browns only got 1,200 in there. They tripping. They got 300,000 subscribers. Only got 1,200 in there. 1,300. kind of quarterback drill it is? Yeah, option. Hold on. I want to see him throw.
Travis Hunter is a Jacksonville Jag.
I really want to know how their relationship gonna be too. Like, they gonna have to be teammates. You ain't been nothing. They just started. We finally got Shedeur on the field. Finally looking at it. But I need to get more people in here than the Browns got. Come on now, hit that like button. Share that video. Let's go. Shedeur had to reach for that one a little bit, didn't he?
Equal, almost, well, now equal footing with two guys who are already here, and may the best man win.
Yeah.
So if you want a chance to go be the starter of an NFL team in year one, coming in the 3rd and 5th round, you're not getting a better opportunity than what's happening right here.
No, you are not.
It's as good as it gets.
Which is, again, and that's why you have 2 swings here. That's why you have in Pickett a 3rd youthful bite at the apple, because we've got to get this position right. It is the biggest thing facing this franchise. And the beauty of what you've done here is not only do you have this opportunity in Shedeur Sanders, not only do you have this opportunity in Dillon Gabriel, not only do you have this opportunity in Kenny Pickett, you have the reason you made the trade down from 2 to 5 to not only get Quinshon Judkins and Mason Graham, but was to get that future first rounder for next year. And so not only...
Hey, wait, it look like he got some zip on that ball to me. I ain't playing the audio like that. You know, I got copyright. I'm trying to get paid. They be tripping. They been, like, I know y'all, he got 48,000 subscribers, almost 49,000. Why he ain't getting no views? Hey, bro, it's a long story. It took me 2 years to get back monetized. Cause what YouTube did in my channel, bro. I appreciate y'all for coming, though. That's why I need y'all to hit that like button, subscribe and share, and tell your friend about that Moneymane you already know. That's what I'm trying to do what I'm doing now. Keep this stuff off. That good. Oh, here we go. Oh, they gave him 28. They gave him 28. They gave Shiloh 28. Okay. I don't know how dude getting these clips.
Easy skipper height, 15. Walk 10. On 1.
He got the Dion's on. He got the primes on. They were good, though. He was working them drills in Colorado. That was smooth. Same drill. That's smooth. I'm about to get back to Shedeur. You know, Shiloh, he gonna have to work harder though. But I think Todd Bowles like him though. He look smooth though. He look real smooth. I'm trying to see that receiver, boy. they done. Okay. Shallow look real smooth though. And commercial break. They look real smooth, boy. I don't know who got 21 on Tampa Bay. Unless it was retired. Nah, Rondé Barber had number 20. Rondé Barber had 20. I'll look at it in a minute. Hold on. And Dion came out and said why he heard when they signed his extension. So them coaches wouldn't get scared. That was part of it too. They was afraid Dion gonna come take their job. Trying to close some of these tabs, bro. Ain't nobody got 21, but I guess they ain't want to give it to him. Oh, he got 21, whoever that dude is. Unsigned draft pick. Who was this? He got selected the second round. He got number 21. Oh, wow. But it's a long commercial break. What they had to do? Go eat? Real time, boy. Oh, we did what? Got Jimmy Horn out there. Oh, we didn't see this clip. We gotta see Travis clip too. Well, what kind of commercial break they on? Oh, I ain't even live.
He's in a
Oh
thermofix.
my gosh.
Goodness gracious
I mean,
me.
that's...
Is
you
that hood
roll up in
attached to that vest? Is that a vest with a hood?
No.
No, what they talking about that bed with a hood. Boy, come on, bro. You know why we here. Come on now. No, I think Jacksonville start theirs on tomorrow or Sunday. I seen that. Jacksonville rookie minicamp don't start till tomorrow or Sunday. Here it is right here. Saturday. Yup. 125 to 230. So we'll watch Travis tomorrow. Cleveland ain't never had nope. They ain't never had them many eyes on them. That's why I said, like, y'all talking about they gonna cut and release your door. Go ahead. Go right ahead. See how many views and stuff you get then. You gonna be talked about for the wrong reason. Come on, bro. Show them, bro. What y'all doing? They just talking, bro. But I'm surprised they deleted them clip from Shedeur Manager, bro. Oh, wow. Hey, bro, y'all ain't even gonna believe me when I say this. I coached this boy in middle school, bro. Dorian Barney, bro. I coached him, bro. He just had moved down here to Georgia, boy. He just had moved to Georgia. Here we go. But Dorian Barney, yeah, boy, I coached that boy. Back in middle school. His first year, he was like, what? Like, well, he had, his parents, they tried to reclass him back to 7th grade. But we had an AD at the time. I still don't like that dude to this day. But he went over the principal head and everything, bro, to get this dude, to get him reclassified back to 8th grade, bro. It was ridiculous. But boy, he got good too, boy. He a lockdown corner. We had him playing corner. He was playing quarterback, got hurt. And he had came back with a cast on, caught an interception, ran it back. 2 of them in the same game with a cast on. Had 9 interceptions as a freshman. Then he left, went to Peachtree Ridge, left there, and now he got a character. Played with Juju. Matter of fact, I need to take a picture of that, boy. Send it to my guy. Where it was. Man, what it was. Right here, wasn't it?
I felt like November 6th.
That's about right.
All them rookies they got out there, boy.
October's still nice now here.
It is.
They got about 53. Yeah, more than 53 out there.
It's a breezy, really late October, early November.
For the golfers out there, just remember, when it's breezy, swing easy.
Swing easy, baby.
There you go.
We're doing some.
What did you get? Buckeye when you played? Is that what you did?
Was that peanut butter banana?
Or did you do peanut butter chocolate?
I had banana. There was definitely banana in mine.
Banana,
peanut butter,
probably
and I
peanut
think
butter,
chocolate.
banana.
Maybe, I don't know. But it was delightful. It was.
Yeah.
I will say
the
this.
consistency is. It's a full day though.
Yuck.
I always thought that they did. I thought it would come up a straw though. It wasn't so.
No,
thick.
it would get up a throw, but then it sat heavy.
Yeah, dude,
once
it's
it was
whole milk.
in you, it was.
But
Like,
that
when's the
camera
last
work
time you
is
sucked
horrible.
down 8 ounces of whole milk? That's a rarity if ever.
That is never.
a lot.
Yeah,
That's
never.
a lot,
That's
brother.
a lot of whole milk. So right now, quarterback's working on being under center, and that's something that
It's on
both these
camera right
quarterbacks
now.
have to worry about.
YouTube.com/Browns.
There it is. You need to have that.
I'm coming
God, look
around
at
a little
that.
on 10.
Close.
Coming around a little on 10.
I'm here
Come
to
on,
tell you.
boy.
I'm
Look at
here to
you.
tell you. It's the number.
Well, and I saw.
the number.
I know you talked to him, and then I saw. I don't know if I read it or where that. And I was unaware of this. So we have a rule against rookies getting single digits, apparently, unless you're quarterback. Is that how he ended up in 10?
So that's in his media availability today. He said he lost out to MJ for number
well,
one.
I mean, that makes all the sense in the world, but like
Yeah.
5 was available, so he was drafted ahead of Dylan. But
Yes.
obviously they felt that, and then they said that there were team rule that if you're a rookie, you can't work digit apparently unless
If
you're a quarterback.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense given how it played out. But 10 is safe to buy. At least that was as of today. Those were his words to me. I said, "Is 10? Can I tell people 10 safe to buy?" He said, "Absolutely. I love it. I'm 10."
You know that my hand out, boy. I want to see him throw. There it is. I'm on missed it. Oh, that's they throwing to the running back. That's Sampson right there. Andrew Berry, the worst GM in the league. It do look like he's doing good. He look relaxed. I mean, that's what you supposed to in practice. Come on, dude. Ain't nobody say I want to see your throat. And it was a light little warm-up throw, boy. They just going assuming the same route, same throws on the other side. Dylan Gabriel might be a little nervous. I don't know what Shedeur. I don't think he feel no pressure, man. He been in the spotlight all that time. That was a good throw, though. Real good throw. Damn, well, stay on your feet. Just run that route faster. I'll tell you one thing, Shedeur look huge compared to Gabriel. They only doing 1 rep each. They out there joking. Everybody coming at 12. I told you them numbers were going to run up when they got on the field. I told you. Told you them numbers were going to run up, bro. Ain't nobody come here to see that, all that. 2,500 views, bro. Come on now. I'm throwing a running back.
When we're on the same team last year.
What I will say, Joy, about these two, again, this is day one of rookie minicamp. Not again an hyperbole, but one of the things that they were brought here, one of the strengths for both of these guys is their accuracy. And so far, like, the balls, even in these drills, the balls go on a line right where they're supposed to go, which is great. It just is easy. You're watching right here, Shedeur, boom. Corey doesn't have to move. With Gabriel, didn't have to move. It's just all right in the frame. It's right where you want the ball to be. Corey's a stud.
Out there doing it. All right, should we take a quick timeout? Let's take a quick timeout, and we'll continue to paint the pictures. It is day one of rookie minicamp. There is real football. There are nearly 60 folks out here for this one, and we're going to hopefully see some really cool action in the second hour of the program. You listen to Cleveland Browns Daily. We're presented by sports betting partner of your club.
That crazy, boy. Just seen it. This one. That real smooth. I took my cousin number. I'll be back. Well, I gotta give me something to eat right quick. Gee.
precision. Now the city got hope. I'm the one on a mission. From college dreams to the NFL lights. Manifested every pass in them cold nights. Now I'm in the land where the underdogs bite. QB1, it's my time, take flight. Shedeur to the land, yeah, he bout to go crazy. From prime time blood, now the whole city waving. From Carmelo lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination. Came from the bottom, no handouts, no favors. Built different bread for the moments that matter. Cleveland, we bout to shock the whole world. Explosion back in a full beat. Shedeur to the land, whole city got a plan. Gold jacket dreams and it started in the land.
You just got a QB like no other. Shedeur Sanders.
It's time. Came out the mud, now I'm stepping in gold. Draft day, call, got the keys to the soul. Land of the dogs, now I'm barking in cold. Ice in my veins and my story been told. Brown and orange dripping heavy on my chain. Legacy rich, but I'm built from the pain. Pocket too clean, they ain't touching the frame. Shedeur Sanders, remember the name. Shedeur to the land, yeah, he bout to go crazy. From prime time blood, now the whole city waving. From Colorado lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination. Let's roll. Got a chip on my shoulder, they ain't see the vision. Now I'm throwing dimes, cooking up in every division. Every setback had to turn it to decision. Every city got hope, I'm the one on a mission. From college dreams to the NFL lights. Manifested every
Oh, they had knocked my water over.
it's my time, take flight. Shedeur to the land, yeah, he bout to go crazy. From prime time blood, now the whole city waving. From Carmelo lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination. Came from the bottom, no handouts, no favors. Built different bread for the moments that matter. Cleveland, we bout to shock the whole world. Explosion back in a full beat. Shedeur to the land, whole city got a plan. Gold jacket dreams and it started in the land.
We still on. We just waiting for them to come back. They on commercial. We still on. We just waiting for them to come back. They on commercial.
It feels appropriate.
Yeah, yeah. He was a stud. I mean, he just runs. That's why when we did the draft comps with him, like I just coming back to like Kareem Hunt in his prime. Like he runs like Kareem. There's a violence to the run like Kareem. There's a
hill.
Yep.
Fremont's right here. Pleasanton's right here, and there's a cut through right there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right over the
right.
top.
Yeah, right there. 10 Tigers, and that'd be.
It was also where
Mighty
you remember
fine
when,
company there.
Do you remember when Letterman would do the top 10? And he started at UCF, then Oklahoma, and then to Oregon, and just made every place better everywhere he went. These guys have played a lot of ball, man. They played a lot of ball. That's what it looks like. This goes back to something you and I
familiar with, as you see, Shedeur under center, dropping back, little pass pro, and then a leak out, option route, right on the money to Judkins. But you have to be cognizant of all of those. It should look good, but so far it does look good. But back to your point is, Dylan Gabriel started 63 games, more than anybody in FBS history. These guys have played a
Now, you got to learn. There's a bunch of things you got to learn. NFL offense, some nuances here and there. But in terms of, in the old days, you get a couple of rookie quarterbacks. Like, boy, they're a project. There's some stuff we really got to work on here. These guys are not. They're not projects. They're very clean prospects.
Yeah, and they're ready to go. Now, some people would say the knock on them then is that they may have higher floors, but they don't have as high of a ceiling because in many ways they are more finished products than some of the other people in this draft. Now, I just think when if you can throw the football on time and accurately and make good decisions and be tough and move around the pocket, you can play at a high level in the National Football League, and that's the way both of these guys win. See Kevin Stefanski out there. You see Tommy Reese, the new offensive coordinator of the Browns. Chad O'Shea with the wide receivers.
Tommy's right here.
Tommy,
middle running it. Yeah.
Going with the receiver now. Let go. I know that's sweet. Come back, Rock. Ooh, he dropped that. Yeah, zoom out a little bit. Boy, they camera work is horrible. Where the tight end at? Oh, there you go, right there, 8-8. Spoke him up, didn't it?
told him about you, and he said he wants to meet you. I said, Gibbe, he put his pin on. He was all excited. He'd played hoops there. He had his Falcon
Play
pin
is a
on.
loose term.
You were on the
But
team.
that's all right.
You were on the team. I imagine that you gave some real physical looks in practice.
Yeah, Gibby wasn't afraid to body people.
Yeah.
Not afraid.
I don't know. No, all this on air. But Shedeur, hey, ball play meant good. They up tempo though. I guess they want to see how they react. Everybody showing up looking at them. I don't know. No, all this on air. Shedeur, hey, ball play meant good. They up tempo though. Look off. Okay. See how they react. Everybody showing up looking at them. That wasn't bad right there. That Gabriel got boom, boom, okay. That wasn't bad for him neither. Ooh, that ball was pretty, boy. That ball was pretty. I ain't even gonna lie, that ball was pretty, boy. But he putting that thing in stride, boy. Dang, he dropped that. He could. Ball hit him right in the hand. Get off of her for a minute. Sounded look like he picked the weight. I don't like 12. I like number 2. Number 6. Sounded so blessed. Dot. Just zoom out. Leave the camera alone. Exactly. Like, come on now. What y'all got going on? This the official YouTube with Cleveland. That gotta be the quarterback coach. Or the offensive coordinator. That ball was high or he just dropped it. Or both. I don't get all the way out of there over with. I don't like them, bro. Whoever told them they were good at the camera, no. I know they looking for ball placement, timing. I say third drop for number 5. Dylan Gabriel had a harder team schedule and went 13-1. He had a better team, bro. What you mean? It ain't all on the quarterback play. Everybody that keep getting 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. I'm a Raven fan, but the Browns are my new obsession. Wow. Got a fluid motion. 12 got a fluid motion. 12. Yeah, 12. Sanders look good. Chris from 12. Sanders so blessed. Little 5 and baby hands gotta go. 12 only. Shedeur his future 9-time Super Bowl MVP. Probably tomorrow morning, probably around 1 o'clock. 12:30, 1 o'clock tomorrow, since it's gonna be day 2 for Cleveland and it's gonna be the first day for Jacksonville. Hopefully they live stream it. But I'm gonna do probably the same thing I'm doing. Probably gonna do the same thing I'm doing now. Wait till they put out these clips and stuff, you know. Surprisingly, Cleveland live streamed it, and I told you the numbers were gonna run up. You see how many people watching now? 3,800. I knew the numbers were gonna run up after they got on the field. I already knew it. What's up with that camera stuff, bruh? He didn't lead them out of bounds, I'll tell you that. Post corner, though. See how Shedeur threw that thing? Now, I ain't saying neither one of them went good. But Shedeur, you know, he led them back in a little bit so he wouldn't run out of bounds. But at the same time, you know, it depends on where the defender is. Because you can set your receiver up for a big hit, or you can set them up for more yards. It all depends on where the defender is. I'm trying to skip all these transitions. Get the camera elevate on a lift. Both quarterback look amazing. Sanders did 2 famine touchdown watch or what? 12, 12, 12. They both dotting. Couldn't make them both better having to compete. Yup. 12, 12. Oh my God, let go. Here we go. 12. They in rush. Now they back on them. Oh my God, let's go. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how they getting these clips this fast, bro. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense how they getting them at this fast, bro. I don't know how much longer they're gonna last, boy. They said tomorrow. Yeah, we already on that. I already got that right here. They in commercial break. Yeah, I already know. They got 19-minute worth. I want to know why the Cleveland, ESPN Cleveland took off that interview with Shedeur manager. That's what I want to know why. They pre-posted that one. Oh, they still up here, never mind. So why they weren't showing up early?
We're not. I think it's unfair because I think they're only telling one side of it.
Allegedly, the Giants gave him.
And is the things that have been said about the way he handled the pre-draft process fair or not?
I think it's unfair because I think they're only telling one side of it.
Allegedly, the Giants gave him some thing to look at, and he didn't look at it or whatever. I don't know. You saw what people were saying.
I do know that they say Coach Dabo has a thing for putting things just wrong just to try to trip you up. And whatever happened with that, I'm not sure because I wasn't in there.
Okay.
But I do know that the side they're not telling is that they still scheduled a private workout with him leading up to the draft, and they came back to Boulder. And I know he absolutely murdered the board work, killed it. No matter what they tried to own it. Went out there on the field that same day, no incompletion.
Right.
Threw it, and then word is he's the best quarterback in this draft, but some people might be scared of
him. He's the best quarterback in the draft, but some people might be scared of him.
Doesn't have a great arm. I'm sure he heard it.
He heard it. We all heard it. But for him, he's unfazed by it. And that's why I always loved him, because his poise is something I've never seen before. So to understand that.
For a young man.
There was a young man who got a prank call on draft day when he just sat on the board the whole first night.
No doubt.
Somebody prank called him and tricked him. And I'm sitting over there with steam coming out my ears. And when he realized it was a prank, he just hung up the phone and just picked up his football, told the DJ, turn the music back up. And now him and his quarterback, quarterback coach is over there throwing it.
That's why I said that right there make it hard for me to think that he was mad at the coach. I think it was the coach was mad at him. I think it was the opposite.
But we can show you Z on
the big rookie.
Is this Cleveland Brown? Is that Nathan Zagura, Cleveland Browns minicamp? No, it's God. That's God in the sky, children.
Easy putting that ball on the money, but that ball, boy, one of them ball he threw looked so pretty. That didn't make no sense.
Is that a run? A little play?
Came right out of that, boy.
I was not into it at that point, but I remember you telling me that like a year ago.
You a Bronco fan for life.
Yeah. Or maybe he fought. Maybe it was Shawn Michaels' technique.
How long have I been on here?
Man had God on his side. Yeah.
Went off the ladder.
Hey, 2 hours, 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Feel longer than that.
There you go. It's out there for the kids. NFL games. They're going to put a game on YouTube.
Still ain't showing that yet.
Once you're in the building,
it don't make no sense.
Once you're in the building, nobody really cares where you were drafted. First round, fifth round, undrafted. I've been around so many great players that weren't drafted. Clearly, he has the talent to go higher in the draft. He didn't. That's our job right now, to dive into the things where we can help him. None of these guys are finished. products, and Shedeur certainly has things he can work on. But in terms of the person, in terms of the kid who's willing to work, I think that's who we're getting. We're getting a guy that really is not so concerned about where he landed in this draft, but he is willing to put in the work, and that's what we're going to do. The truth is, Jenny, that once you're in the building,
They done lost viewer now because they ain't showing the field. But put that together quick, didn't it? I'm definitely about to re-upload this. As soon as I get out there live, boy. I don't know what they got going on, boy. Everybody live stream, but Jacksonville, boy. Giants even live streaming. Pre-game network live streaming. Bro, they ain't showing the field no more. Dang, the Brown got more subscribers than the Giants. It was crazy. That whole, like, I was in that, I was on the side, but in the end zone, on the part where he caught it at, I got the clip. I got the whole clip. I was in the end zone on that side where he caught it at, where he toe tapped. It was crazy. That whole, we was in Mercedes-Benz, that whole stadium was rocking. It was crazy. And then, you know, you got, one dude was sitting in front of us, me and my girl, we was sitting behind him, and he was complaining the whole game. I'm glad they going to Colorado. I'm glad Deion leaving. Take your son with him. He just talking like that the whole game. I'm like, then my girl, she getting mad. Then the people that were with the dude, the man in front of us, they turned around and looked at her. You okay? We apologize. We sorry. And then he calmed down a little bit. And then she, you know, she started talking loud so she could hear him, so he could hear her and all that, you know. And then when they turned around and said that, but that man, it was crazy. I'm trying to see can I find it. I ain't trying to show y'all my money though. But come on, though. Let me see can I find it. That was like 2-3 years ago now. 2 years ago? 3? That was about 3 years ago now. Got it on here somewhere. But yeah, I seen when he dropped the ball. I recorded all that, man. When the tight end dropped the ball, everything. I think I deleted it then. I ain't even got it up here. Thought I did. I think I deleted it because I had to start my channel all over. I was the only one uploading Dion shorts. And YouTube, they ain't like me growing like that fast. They ain't like me growing that fast at all. And then they demonetized me. Gave me a copyright strike, all that. I was like, but I had to start all over. Ain't gonna let me log in. Oh, it already got me logged in. Bit. Y'all follow me on TikTok. Told you, I was getting these numbers right here. 1.4 million, 2.2 million. This is what I had uploaded on YouTube. I had been doing this. The Baylor game, yup. Hold on, they still ain't showing them. They done. But yeah, follow me on TikTok. Brown Time Opulence. Brown Time Ops. Running up them numbers over there too. I need to delete some of this stuff. Some of it ain't relevant now. Here it is right here. That's the second. That when we went back the year after that. FAMU. Where is it? Yeah, I got all these. I was doing all Man, dang, YouTube ain't like none of that. Where it is? I'm trying to find it. It's on somewhere. Here it is, right here. Here you go.
For abusive language.
Boy, clean, ain't it?
For abusive language. Behavior fans.
That boy dropped the pass.
Next week is when you go?
Next Thursday and Friday, buddy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's everything's ordered. Yeah, Wednesday we should have the Hoff call in.
Bruh, they ain't showing that no more, bro.
And it's also that thing that we were talking about with Tarv, where
they ain't showing that no more. Yo, I was trying to see did they Jacksonville ain't live and they ain't got nothing. I'm trying to see these boys updating it. Said they on the field. See, they ain't even showing it. They ain't even showing them 11-on-11 drill. I ain't showing none of that.
For John Samuel Shanker from Auburn. 6'3", 242, 26-year-old rookie John Samuel. Nice catch there.
That really was.
That's good, but let's talk about Malcolm Johnson Jr. from Bowling Green.
Yo, he getting death threats and everything.
Yep.
Buck 95.
Yep. Okay. Made some
Last
nice
year,
catches.
49 catches, 560.
But they ain't showing that though. They're the only one that got something else extra. Oh, here we go. That was that pass. He almost lost it. Ooh, that fake was pretty. I don't see what they talking about. Come on now. They on commercial. Don't worry about it, 'cause I'm about to get my clip right now. I appreciate the love. I had to record that right quick. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. I take it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Y'all hit that like button for that. And we just got to get this guy. You walk out the door like that, boy. Well, yeah, I'm about to make a full video. Travis clip came out yet. Probably ain't even knowing out though. It look like the go-to hill. Ooh. Hold on. I don't care what they saying. I don't care what they saying. Look here. Look here. I ain't showing that no more on here.
Field for all home games this season. Visit Browns.com/tickets now.
Showing a little bit.
Joined by the play-by-play voice of your Cleveland Browns, the great Andrew Siciliano, joining us here. Did you pack a parka?
Gentlemen, I got the fleet.
Which by them. So
But
he said it
think
won't
about
be
that.
any different. But that's why I asked him
Yeah.
that today. Yeah, it is
that's
unique.
that is an experience. Yeah.
And by the way, that's not a condescending point either.
Was
No,
it
it's
to be?
just
No,
how
it's just
he's
different.
been coached.
It's
Look,
just,
dude, everyone
it's
has
gonna be different.
Everyone has their journey.
Yeah.
To get to this point. And they're all just so different. But what's so cool about sport is it finds its the cream does rise
It's
to the
ultimate
top.
meritocracy once
It
you
is.
get on those lines. And it's both of these guys, what I think is cool about it, going through it together, and both of them, if they're going to win consistently in the NFL, have to win the same way, right? They have to be accurate. They've got to be good decision makers. They've got to be tough. They have good pocket movement, the ability to extend plays when called for. And, you know, what we saw in terms of the accuracy, which is really all you can really get out of these things, and some of the decision-making once you get in 7-on-7, 11-on-11. But these guys put the ball on the money.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they do.
repeatedly. And it's pretty effortless for them to put the
See what else they got. We just ain't no. The quality bag right there. Yeah, still ain't. Wow. Jacksonville still ain't did nothing. They ain't got no clip. They ain't showing that no more. I'm surprised they still got people in there, man. They ain't doing it but talking. Where we getting our update from? You were going crazy. She was going crazy, 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 crazy. I'm gonna get off of that now. Get off of that too. Thought they were gonna have a little bit more clips of Shiloh. I'm just focusing on them right here. They coming with the Bengals. We'll wear them four clips. That dude got 20 Benjamin Morrison. Why he ain't signed? Probably not. Know they were gonna be on this long, boy. Almost 3 hours. Thought it was gonna be a short practice. Thought it was gonna be a short practice. Kidding me. Yeah, well, nah, she was wrong. That girl was wrong. I had made a video about her too when it happened. That girl was wrong, but I got tired of hearing about it because, you know, that hit choice. He can, you know, we date whoever you want to date, but like, bruh, she ain't even. That's what I need right here. She ain't even like him. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even like him like that. Syngenta. I'm just about to follow all on. Ain't even got Shedeur out though. Mason Taylor. Carter. I guess that's it. I guess that's it on them. Already admitted ain't that humble. Driver they did. They got this you do here and look like they're trying to do. I don't know. I done said my take on that, man. Ridiculous. Look like it's over though. I don't see nothing on Jacksonville. I'm looking. Raiders. Yeah, it look like that's it. I'm about to go ahead and hop off. So I can jump on making this video. I gotta find a good picture of Shedeur. I thought they would have had something on there with Shiloh. Like they had Shiloh up there. Oh, here you go. They don't want you to see that. They don't want you to see that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be back live tomorrow. I don't know for how long. It ain't gonna be this. It ain't gonna be this long. I gotta go to work. It ain't gonna be for this long. Probably like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'm leaning toward more 1 o'clock though. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, let me go ahead and make the video right quick, man. I'll holler at y'all. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friend about that Moneymane. You already know, man. We bringing out these bangers, man. And I appreciate all y'all, man, for watching. Stay tuned, because we got way more Moneymane episodes coming soon. And I'm telling you, boy, go watch my video about the real reason why Shedeur failed in the draft, bro. It's eye-opening. And if you don't know, you will know after that. Appreciate y'all, man. We out of here.
The dogs, now I'm barking in cold. Ice in my veins and my story been told. Brown and orange dripping heavy on my chain. Legacy rich, but I'm built from the pain. Pocket too clean, they ain't touching the frame. Shedeur Sanders, remember the name. Shedeur to the lane, yeah, he bout to go crazy. From primetime blood, now the whole city waking. From Colorado lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination. Let's roll. Got a chip on my shoulder, they ain't see the vision. Now I'm throwing dimes, cooking up in every division. Every setback had to turn it to precision. Now the city got hope, I'm the one on a mission. From college dreams to the NFL lights. Manifested every pass in them cold nights. Now I'm in the land where the underdogs bite. QB1, it's my time, take flight. Shedeur to the land, yeah, he bout to go crazy. From primetime blood, now the whole city waving. From Colorado lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination. Came from the bottom, no handouts, no favors. Built different bread for the moments that matter. Cleveland, we bout to shock the whole world. Explosion back in a full beat. Shedeur to the land, whole city got a plan. Gold jacket dreams, and it started in the land.
You just got a QB like no other. Shedeur Sanders.
It's time. Came out the mud, now I'm stepping in gold. Draft day, call, got the keys to the soul. Land of the dogs, now I'm barking in cold. Ice in my veins and my story been told. Brown and orange dripping heavy on my chain. Legacy rich, but I'm built from the pain. Pocket too clean, they ain't touching the frame. Shedeur Sanders, remember the name. Shedeur to the land, yeah, he bout to go crazy. From primetime blood, now the whole city waking. From Colorado lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination. Let's roll. Got a chip on my shoulder, they ain't see the vision. Now I'm throwing dimes, cooking up in every division. Every setback had to turn it to precision. Now the city got hope, I'm the one on a mission. From college dreams to the NFL lights. Manifested every pass in them cold nights. Now I'm in the land where the underdogs bite. QB1, it's my time, take flight. Shedeur to the land, yeah, he bout to go crazy. From primetime blood, now the whole city waving. From Colorado lights to the dog pound nation. Shedeur the savior, straight domination. Came from the bottom, no handouts, no favors. Built different bread for the moments that matter. Cleveland, we bout to shock the whole world. Explosion back in a full